And since we're in the Christmas season, here's something to think about. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. The ladies of Moulin Rouge are deeper and more philosophical than they seem. Good evening, my dear friends. Here we are, Sunday night, 10 p.m., and it's time for the second part of our weekly news segment, What's New with the News? As you already know, Sundays and the seventh art go hand in hand. In the world of movies, we have some bombshell news ranging from the sequel to a cult classic from the 2000s to the remake of one of our favorite superheroes. In television series, we've got everything from a show based on a true and tragic story to the second season of one of the most popular prequels of the moment, set in the Wild West. YouTube, I bet you were already gearing up for today's session. This December offers plenty of options, whether you prefer to watch at home or in the cinema. Since you've already grabbed your popcorn, you can start the video. Let's start with a long-awaited and much-anticipated sequel. Get your best running shoes ready. The trailer for the third installment of the 28 Days Later franchise has finally been revealed. Titled 28 Years Later, it's directed by Oscar winner Danny Boyle and written by Alex Garland. The cast is led by Aaron Taylor Johnson, Jodie Comer, and Ralph Fiennes, with Cillian Murphy, the star of the first film, serving as an executive producer. It's set to premiere on June 20th, 2025. Better than one comeback is two comebacks. According to The Wrap, a website dedicated to news about the seventh art, Chris Evans, the iconic Captain America, a role he played for a decade, is returning to the MCU. He'll be joining Robert Downey Jr. for the film Avengers: Doomsday. His role in the film remains undisclosed. Avengers: Doomsday is scheduled to premiere on May 1st, 2026. Of course, we couldn't leave out a title from the land of samurais. The trailer for the next live-action adaptation of the manga. The Silent Service by Keiji Kawaguchi has been revealed. Titled The Silent Service, The Battle of the Arctic Ocean, it features the entire cast from the first film returning for this sequel. It's set to premiere on September 26th next year, and judging by the trailer, the story is intriguing. And since we've entered the holiday season, Paramount Pictures has released a short video titled A Very Sonic Christmas. As the name suggests, it shows the franchise's characters interacting with Santa Claus. Additionally, the video introduces the saga's new villain Shadow, portrayed by the ever-exemplary Keanu Reeves. Along with this short video, a new trailer for the third installment of the franchise, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, was also released in the US on December 20th. From a cheerful franchise to a title that will send shivers down your spine, if documentaries have taught us anything, it's that people are deeply fascinated by sects and cults. Enter Shadowland, a film centered around the controversial Richard Stanley. The trailer suggests that sometimes less artistic and cinematic treatment works best. For reference, the film currently boasts a perfect score of 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Its cinema release date has yet to be announced. From a superhero series to a film featuring superpowers, the trailer for the latest Jack Quaid film has been revealed. Titled Novocaine, Quaid plays Nate, an ordinary person with an extraordinary condition. He doesn't feel pain. With non-stop action and comedy, the film also stars Jacob Batalon, Spider-Man: No Way Home, and is set to premiere on March 14th, 2025. From a comedy to one with even darker humor. Coming from the studio behind Everything Everywhere. All at once an Oscar winner, this one is hard to miss. A24 has unveiled the trailer for Death of a Unicorn, a dark comedy starring Jenna Ortega, Wednesday, and Paul Rudd, Ant-Man. The film will hit theaters in the spring of 2025. As for the story, it's better to watch the trailer. It involves unicorns and monsters for starters. From a world of fantasy to a world of spies, two of our era's greatest actors and an even more acclaimed director, a recipe for success. The trailer for Black Bag, directed by the master of twists, Steven Soderbergh, has been revealed. The film stars Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender as a couple who are both spies. The trailer hints that loyalties will be tested. Focus Features will release the film on March 14th next year. Before the big news of the week, how about a sequel to a classic? Wax on, wax off. We all know what those words mean. The trailer for Karate Kid. Legends has been revealed, featuring Ralph Macchio reprising his role as Daniel LaRusso and Jackie Chan as Mr. Han from the 2010 remake. The standout is Ben Wang, playing Li Fong, Mr. Han's student. The film will hit theaters on May 30th, 2025. And to wrap up in style, we have The Man of Steel, Bloodied. The most anticipated trailer of the week has arrived. We're talking about the first teaser trailer for Superman, straight from the twisted mind of James Gunn, the man behind Guardians of the Galaxy. Newcomer David Corenswet plays Kal-El, also known as Clark Kent, the man with the coolest glasses in the world. The trailer highlights the presence of Green Lantern, Hawkgirl, and Crypto the Superdog, suggesting that James Gunn is going all in on this adaptation. It's set to premiere on July 11th next year. To start off, how about an animated series from Netflix? The streaming platform has unveiled the trailer for the second season of Castlevania, Nocturne, a spin-off series based on the famous video game franchise. Directed once again by Sam Dietz, with Warren Ellis as executive producer and writer, the second season will consist of 8 episodes, each 25 minutes long. It's set to premiere on January 16th, following the first season's debut on September 28th of this year. From an animated series to a true and tragic story with a conspiracy twist, Peacock, in collaboration with British producer Sky, has released the trailer for Lockerbie, A Search for Truth, based on one of the most tragic events in British aviation history. Oscar winner Colin Firth stars as Dr. Jim Swire, whose life spirals into despair after his daughter becomes one of the victims of the Pan Am Flight 103 tragedy, which exploded over Lockerbie, Scotland. This limited series is set to premiere on January 2nd. From a real and tragic story to a satire about the world of Hollywood, Seth Rogen returns as both actor and producer. Apple TV Plus has unveiled the first teaser trailer for the studio, a series based on the behind-the-scenes chaos of Hollywood. Rogen plays Matt Remick, the new head of Continental Studios, who struggles to manage narcissistic artists and greedy corporate overlords. The series, consisting of 10 episodes, will premiere on March 26, 2025. And since we're on a comedy streak, Fox has revealed the official trailer for Going Dutch, its new comedy series, set to premiere on January 2nd. Leading the cast is a familiar face in comedy, Dennis Leary, who plays U.S. Army Colonel Patrick Quinn, tasked with the Herculean job of restoring order and discipline to a group of misfit soldiers. He enlists the help of his estranged daughter. After a dose of comedy, nothing better than a natural disaster to raise the stakes. Netflix has unveiled the trailer for the Norwegian series La Palma, which follows a group of geological researchers and a family of 4 enjoying a peaceful vacation in Spain. Their lives are upended by a volcanic eruption that, if left unchecked, could cause a global catastrophe. This limited series is already available on the platform, a great option for holiday family viewing. We couldn't wrap up this segment any other way. This ranch will kill you! That's what Helen Mirren's character tells Harrison Ford's character in the first full teaser for the second season of 1923, the origin story of Yellowstone, a cult series created by Taylor Sheridan. Joining these 2 film icons in this season are Timothy Dalton and Jeremy Flynn. Paramount Plus will release this second season on February 23, 2025.
You're no more than a blood bag. You cannot win this.
I've already won. Bill chose me, and yet you still won't give up. Don't you have any shame?
Fucking stop!
I'd listen to him.
Since we featured the famous Clark Kent in today's video, here's a gem for you. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Although spoken by one of the greatest villains of all time, the Joker, This line applies to our own lives as well. Which piece of news surprised you the most? In movies, we've got the third installment of one of the best zombie sagas ever made. Chris Evans returning to the MCU, another film from a franchise that shaped our childhoods. And, of course, the first trailer for the remake of the new Man of Steel. On TV, we have a story based on true and dramatic events, 2 comedy series, and the second season of The Toughest Ranchers in the Wild West. Comment, like the video, enable notifications, share the video on your social media, and of course have a great start to your week. We'll be back tomorrow.